All right, today we're gonna look at the worst 5 things at the Dali Museum. So one of the weird things about the Dali Museum was they had this series of Porsches outside for sale. So I don't know why the museum is becoming a Porsche dealer. I guess they're really desperate for cash, but it just doesn't really go with the museum in a way. I don't know, maybe Dali's selling his Porsche, but he's been dead for 20, 30, 40 years. I don't know when he died, but I think it was in the 70s, like Picasso. So it just doesn't really go with the museum. Another missing element for the museum was that they didn't have, they had a maze originally designed that you kind of wander in, kind of similar to The Shining, but obviously smaller version. And that has been closed. I think they trimmed it down maybe for some reason, or I don't know. Museums do, they kind of have a rotating exhibition. It looked like they had one, and I think I just caught it between exhibitions, but that was closed. So that was kind of a little bit of shortfall for the museum. One of the downsides to having a artist-only museum is you do kind of see it outside of its other artists that would have impacted the artists at the same time. Probably would make sense to have a few works from other surrealists, other people at the same time at the end of his life to kind of see how they impacted how Dali thought. Usually the older an artist gets, they kind of just in their own realm and do what they want. But it is kind of interesting to see how that art exists within the realm of other styles that are at the same time as the artist lived. All right, so we're in the Dali parking lot and it is $10. So this would be one of the downsides of parking at the Dali. The other part is the $10 probably keeps the parking less full. So maybe that they need to have it charged $10. And that concludes my worst 5 things at the Dali Museum.